Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about some of the lifting that I did yesterday with my squats, bench, and deadlift stuff. I'm not going to go through so much the exercise videos themselves because I'll post a video of all of those so you can watch them in real time with that. But when I worked with squats, I worked up to a heavy double with that, and you'll be able to see that Brendan helped me on the first rep a little bit, and then on the second one I was able to get by myself. So I think that my 2 rep max for squats is around 405. I think it's a reasonable assumption to make that I would have been able to grind out both reps. It just would have looked uglier than before. So I think for my opening for my mock meet, I'm going to do 405 and then 415 and then 420 or 425, depending on how 415 feels. The big goal for me for this mock meet is to, one, remain healthy, because if you're hurt, you can't continue to lift, obviously, and also to make PRs in my 3 main lifts. And I'm not going to try to overextend myself because I simply just don't want to get hurt. I want to remain healthy so I can continue to lift, obviously, but I also want to make personal records with my 3 main lifts. And I think by remaining conservative with my choices for the lifts that I do, I can make PRs without trying to go beyond what I should be doing. And perhaps I'm able to do a little bit more than what I do in this one, but I think that for my main lifts, I'm pretty much where I need to be. For benching, I was able to get a new PR of 280 for a single, although I'll click through and you can see here how crooked the bar gets because of my tendonitis in my bicep, elbow, or whatever. My left arm is slightly weaker because of that, and because of that the bar is tipped to that one side a lot more and my pressing becomes uneven. So hopefully with the full deload week next week, where I'm just working with lighter weights for true workouts during the week and before I do the mock meet, I'm able to get that under control, so I'm able to press without pain or press evenly while I'm doing it. So that's going to be a big thing. As far as benching goes, I want to do my first attempt probably at 275 and then move up to 285 and then 290, depending on if I get 285 or not. If I fail 285, then I'll just try 285 again. And the same will go for deadlifts. I'm going to obviously remain conservative, but if I would fail for any of these, if like for the squat, if I would fail the 415, I would just try to do the 415 again. I'm not going to kill myself to try to add weight if I fail the weight. I just want to be able to make for sure PRs in my 3 main lifts, get full experience with doing maximal exertion exercises on a mock meet type setting, and just so I have that experience. So if I try to do a meet this summer, I just have that experience and I know what it feels like to do the 3 lifts on the main or on one day. And these are, I went to heavy singles with deadlifts. I worked up to 505 and I did those for 2 singles and then both with a hook grip, so raw, and then I went to 405 with straps, and I did that 4 times. I did that without a belt or whatnot because I wanted to just focus on keeping my back straight. The big thing with the 505 is that my back started to give a little bit, and you'll be able to see that in the video that I post of the exercises. But I think I was still happy with the speed of the lifts, and I think that once I transition back to, or after the meet, once I transition back into doing higher repetition stuff, there's different things I want to try, and I'll talk about that more when I start planning and I solidify more of what I want to do in the next cycle of my lifting. And I'll probably make a separate video talking about that so I don't make this video too long. But my plan for deadlifts is to make a PR, so do about 550 or 555 for my first attempt and then move up in 10-pound increments with that. And the same thing, it holds true with other lifts. If I fail any of them, I'll just try the same lift again. I'm hoping to get, I believe if I have 6 plates on, 5 plates is 495, and then if you add 90 more pounds, that would be, what's that, 585. I think that would be the perfect third attempt to be able to get. I would love to get 600, obviously. That's a huge milestone for people. I don't think I'm quite there yet, especially after doing squatting and benching. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I think based on however the weights feels or how my back feels and whatnot, I would probably, now that I think about it, probably do 560, 570, and then maybe 585, or depending on how the plates add up exactly. But I would like to get that 6 plate on there. I think that'd be really cool to do, and I don't think that's too far of a stretch from where My max is now at 540 because based on what I did prior to it. So that's really about all I have to share for this video. If you have any thoughts or comments about what I talked about, or if you have any suggestions about which attempts I should be doing for my mock meet, or recommendations for the mock meet or whatnot, please let me know. I'm always open to criticisms or suggestions and whatnot, and they help me out tremendously. And as always, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.